Hey friends, Frankie and Brad here in the kitchen cooking up some music for you today. We're going to do a demo on a Fender Kantana guitar. This is a pretty rare guitar. It was made by Fender in the late 80s. They had a marketing director named Dan Smith who come aboard, and the first thing he did was worked out a deal with the Fugigen Factory in Japan, who were copying Stratocasters, and he worked out a deal that they would just make guitars for Fender, and they become Fender Japan. And Dan Smith wanted to design his own guitar, so he designed this Katana and also a guitar called the Performer, which was a kind of unusual Fender guitar that had 24 frets. This guitar kind of resembles the Randy Rhoads Jackson, some of the early Deans, the ML. Uh, Unique guitar. It has a kind of a Floyd Rose copy that Fender designed, which is not a bad Whammer bar. A unique feature on it is this tone control is called a TBX. It's a double pot, a pot on top of a pot, and it has a middle setting, and when you go clockwise, it diminishes the treble, but when you go the other way, it increases the treble. Where most tone switches, they just diminish treble, this one will both add and diminish. It's a kind of an interesting feature. Three-way pickup, 22 fret. I may or may not have mentioned the pickups in it are designed by Fujigen, and I'm not sure what they are. They came with this guitar, but it was something specially designed for the Katana. They did start making these in the custom shop in around 2016, I believe. They did not use this sword point. They kind of just shaved that off to more of a rounding, more pleasing, not break off the end position. But Brad's going to walk through and crank this baby up, play a little bit. He's starting off on the bridge pickup.
Oops, sorry.
That's both pickups. Neck pickup. A lot brighter on that bridge. Sweet sounding.
It's a really good playing guitar.
Yeah, it's if this guitar was 24 fret, it would probably be my main axe. I don't play 22 fret guitars as much, but I really love the action on this. The neck is just so nice and small, and It's a shredder for sure.
Yeah, it plays like a kind of like an SG.
Yeah,
It's got
very
thin
small
neck,
neck.
small neck, just very light, and it does look like something Randy Rhoads would have played.
It is a lightweight guitar. If I'm not mistaken, I believe I read that it was basswood, which is real light, maple neck. But they only made this guitar for, I believe, 1 year, maybe a year and a half. This and the Performer flopped. I mean, they sunk like a turd being flushed. They didn't sell good at all.
Yeah, that's hard for me to believe, but I never saw one until I saw yours. So
I
they
think
weren't
one of
really
the
publicized.
To me, what hurt this guitar, and it would have kept me from buying it in the 80s, it's 22 fret. This guitar needs to be 24 fret. You know, I mean, look at this. This is a metal machine. Metal machines are 24 fret. You got to have that second octave. And I think that hurt the sale of this because the Jacksons, the Deans, um, and even Gibson in this era made the B90, the 90 series, SGs, Explorers, and Vs, and they were 24 fret. But again, though, it just flopped. They come in, let's see, this is a pewter color, which is one of the more rare. They come in a beautiful gun barrel green that's really pretty, and they come in black. I believe either an orange or a yellow. They all have this stripe here that is fluorescent. It glows in the dark, or when lights hit it, it's like a piece of fluorescent tape. Then depending on the color, that can look a lot of times it'll blend into the color of the wood. But again, they didn't make many of these. It was pretty much a 1 year model. Plays great, sounds great. The Floyd Rose Whammer bar copy is okay. It's not a Floyd and it's not recessed. You can't deep bend it, but it does stay in tune and it gets the job done. Anything you want to add?
It's a great playing guitar. Like I say, out of all your guitars, I really am attracted to this one. It really plays well. Sounds great. A well-made guitar. I can't believe that it didn't have success.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised Fender hasn't reissued them rather than just a custom order, custom shop. And in all honesty, you can buy an original for not much more money than what you would have one at the custom shop built. And the originals, have this dagger looking end. Katana means sword, I think in Japanese. But anyway, the Fender Kantana, I think a 1.5 year only. They made this same guitar, incidentally, in a Squire model, the Fender Squire. Big difference. They look identical, but the trained eye is going to notice that the Kantana has two pickups. The Squire only had one. The Kantana has a dovetail neck, a set neck, and the Squire was a bolt-on. The Squires, the headstock is all wood color. The Katanas, the headstock is all a painted color, the color of the guitar. These, I think about all of these come with this Floyd style whammer bar. I don't think I've ever seen a hardtail, and I'm not sure that they use this whammer bar on the Squire models. The Squire models you can pick up, oh God, dirt cheap, a few $100s. These, not so much. These go for on up there. But In any case, if you're looking for something unusual, this is a good guitar to check out. Good luck finding one, and even better luck finding one that's not been beat up all to hell. Pointed guitars tend to get damaged. This one has one little nick back here where the paint's been chipped, but other than that, it's pretty flawless. But again, we're going to end with that. Please subscribe to our site. Give us a couple of thumbs up, and thank you for watching, and you have a great day.